What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel. So, it is time for us to finally get going on our third field study. We are heading to the Nord Highlands. Our group is Reen, Alisa, Emma, Gaius, and Eustace. So, we're going to be heading out of... Nord Highlands is technically out of Erebonia, from what I understand. Like, I guess it's still part of the province, but it's not, like, actually in the country. So it'll be our first time venturing out there, and it'll be our first time not really being in a town or a city. We're just gonna kind of be out in the wild from what it seems. But before we get going, I think I do want to stop. Can we stop at the general goods store before we head out? Yeah, so let's exchange all this. We have a lot. Got 9,000 Mira right there. But I want to find somewhere to actually buy some items. Maybe in here? Oh, you work here, little girl. Oh, good morning. I hear your class will be heading to the Nord Highlands and Baronia Island this month. Both are quite a distance away. Nord is supposed to be very chilly during summer, so I would suggest you pack accordingly. It's kind of like how it's like, okay, you go out in the desert, it's hot during the day, but then it's like really, really cold at night. I was really kind of hoping to stock up on items, but I don't know if there's anywhere we can... Oh, we can go to the school should still be open. We can go to the, what building? It's like the, God, what's it called? The Student Union building. Yeah, we could say hi to Crow. Oh, and Class B, or Group B is already at the station. Got it. Guess we could go back and say hi to Sarah if we really wanted to, but let's do it. We'll say hi to Toa and Crow while we're over here. I mainly wanted to come in here to buy some materials, though. I believe, if I can click on you. Yeah, there we go. This is more what I'm worried about. Give me like 3 of these. And then what are these? Just equal to what we're already using, kinda? The stuff is so expensive, though. Can we sell weapons that I'm not using? It doesn't really sell for that much, unfortunately. Oh well, guess we'll just deal with what we have, I guess. Yeah, I don't think we need to upgrade weapons just yet. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to, like, buy these. Unfortunately, so we missed out on the first 2, but we can look at the third one. Bait to lure out a rare and elusive shining palm. Oh, so if you want to, like, farm for XP and stuff, that's cool. How do I use it? Can you not actually read it? Is it not like the previous ones? Like, is it not an actual thing you can read? All the latest tech on show. Chairman Arena Reinford shares her vision of the future. I feel like at some point you should be able to read it. Alright, let's go say hi to Toa. Maybe we'll try the Shining Palm stuff. Your field study today is taking you to Gaius' hometown, right? But isn't it that really far away? Indeed, it takes half a day just to reach the station closest to the Highlands. We'll be arriving there this evening and then be traveling even farther from there. We might end up spending the whole day just in transit. Wow, this month's field study is no joke. Not that that's unusual. Either way, it's pretty exciting that this is the first time you get to go abroad as part of your curriculum. Oh yeah, so it is abroad. Just make sure you act like a proper Erebonia gentleman should. Understood. Hee hee, fantastic. Good luck, everyone. Well, I guess we could say hi to Crow. And then we'll head straight for the station. Oh, is Crow just outside? Yo, Jellica, how about taking me for a ride next? Haha, I think I could squeeze you in. Of course, Toa and all the lovely ladies who asked me earlier take priority, though. Wouldn't expect any less from you. Yo, you getting ready to head off for your next field study? I hear you're heading out pretty far this time, but just think of it as your chance to go wild. Uh-huh. I just got back from my morning ride. You gave some good feedback, Reen. It's all tuned up and smoother than ever. Much appreciated. Haha, glad to help out. Riding that thing seems like a great way to clear your head. Riding through the North Highlands on a steel horse like that would be incredible. After everything you've told me, I hope I get a chance to visit. Alright, let's head for the station. We'll try out the Shining Palm thing. I mean, if they're as annoying as they are in the previous games, hitting them is going to be the hardest thing. Unless you just S-craft them, I guess. Oh, hi, Rosine. Oh, this is Sister Ornella, not Rosine today. Good day, everyone. Isn't it a refreshing morning? May Eidos be with you on your travels. Please take care. I'll be praying for you. Thanks. But man, that sidewalk must get really dirty. There's always someone sweeping it. Yep. Alright, let's get going. Off to the North Highlands. Oh, Reen. Ready to part 2, I see. Yeah, we were about to leave. Don't you still need to purchase your tickets? Oh, yeah, you're right. Looks like we'll be traveling together as far as Heimdallr this time. Very well, let's stop dallying and buy them already. There's always something, isn't there? Hee, we also received packed lunches from Sharon. The time has come to witness the skill of your household maid, Alisa. Right, well, at least with Sharon, you can expect quality. Just leave Group B to me. I know I was kind of a pain in the ass before and I caused everyone a lot of trouble, so I want to make up for it by keeping everything moving along smoothly this time. Just as long as you don't forget to fulfill your duties as our class vice president. Now see here, who went and you made you the boss? Easy there, Machias. I trust you to take care of things. Oh yeah, this is the first time we've been in the same group, isn't it, Fee? This should be fun, I guess. Don't know if I can say that about everyone, though. Things don't seem too bright for the other group. Good luck, Fee. It seems like this month's gonna be a struggle, too. We'll get by somehow, though. Just focus on yourselves. Don't worry about us. Will do. Thanks, Elliot. Good morning, Class 7. I hear Group A is heading all the way to the North Highlands this month. You heard right. We need to change trains twice. First in Heimdallr, then in Roar, right? Oh, that's such a pain. I just wish there was like one train to take us all the way there. Correct. From Roar, you'll need to transfer to a freight line for the last leg of your journey. Regrettably, we can't handle that part of your trip here. Actually, it seems like arrangements have already been made for that segment. We should only need to buy tickets for as far as Roar. Ah, that won't be a problem then. Do you want them right now? Yep. Certainly, okay. That's 5 passengers bound for Roar. I'll have those tickets for you in just a moment. Well, good luck, Group B. I mean, we're going to be hanging out with them for a little bit at least. passenger service bound for Heimdallr, now arriving on platform 2. We ask that all passengers wishing to board please wait until the platform... we don't need... yeah, whatever. Huh, I'd say we timed that pretty well. Hee, impeccable timing. True. It seems there's a 2-woman cold front blowing your way. Well, don't worry about us. We'll see what we can do to thaw them out. Yeah, just don't expect them to be weaving each other flower crowns when we get back, okay? Alright, we'll leave them to you then. Good luck. All aboard. Wow, these sandwiches really hit the spot. Ham, lettuce, and cheese. And I'm getting a hint of pickle in there too. That sounds good. Hee, the ingredients are simple enough, but the way they come together is something special. Even the butter tastes different than what I'm used to. And this tea is equally perfect. The zest of the lemon complements the taste perfectly. You have quite the maid looking after you. Well, Mother hired her, not me. She's a talented maid, though, I won't deny that. She handles the typical housework and greeting guests as you'd expect, but she also manages Mother's schedule. Wow. Managing the company chairman's schedule doesn't sound like part of the typical maid's job description. She really is that talented, though, which is why I can't work out why my mother sent her to look after me. Those two are up to something, I just know it. Regardless, there are definitely perks to having her around. I think you should accept your mother's kindness. I agree, she must have started working before sunrise to prepare all this for us. I know. Anyway, look at those two. So we're headed to Baronia Island this time. All I know about it is that it hosts some sort of ancient ruins. I'm not certain what to expect. Come to think of it, this will be the first time I've had to see the ocean. What about you two? Now that you mention it, I've never seen it either. I have. Oh, really? During a landing operation in the corpse. Oh, Lord. Oh, speaking of ruins, Legram has some fairly well-known ruins, doesn't it, Laura? Oh yeah, the Saint's Castle or something like that. You must be referring to the Lorgren Castle. It's a magnificent stronghold that faces out onto the lake. You can see it from the town itself. It's quite beautiful on days when the mist clears. Oh wow. Sounds like a sight worth seeing. Fee, why are you... Seems like you'd be in trouble if a skilled sniper set himself up there. Doesn't sound like they're getting along very well. I feared as much. I doubt Fee is doing it on purpose. Well, that sounded like on purpose. Laura seemed uncharacteristically offended by it too. Yeah, she's usually so composed, but something about Fee seems to get under her skin. Well, I guess we'll learn about it eventually. Definitely not this month, though. This month, we're gonna enjoy a somewhat peaceful time, hopefully, in the Nord Highlands. Alright, here's Heimdallr. So I guess this is where Group B is gonna split off from us. Oh, you can get the crossbow from here. Makes sense. Never ceases to amaze me how big the Heimdallr station is. I've heard it said that it's not merely the largest station in Erebonia, but on the entire continent. I'm unaware of another station that can match the 10 tracks found here. When I first transferred lines here on the way to Trista, the amount of people I saw really threw me for a loop. But it's not surprising that there aren't as many folks here around this early in the morning. Sorry, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Hang on, you can't give up already. How hopeless. Well, don't worry about it too much. The most important thing is that we all come back safe and sound. Everything else is secondary. I suppose you're right. We'll try to keep things from getting too dangerous, at least. Anyway, this is where we split up. If you're traveling towards Ordis, you'll be heading west, right? Meanwhile, Group A will need to travel northeast to Rower first. I'm so jealous you get to visit Gaius' homeland. You better tell us all about it when you get back. Will do. Take care, everyone. Fee, Laura, you both take care too. Well, see you all next week. Quite. Girl's voice. Black hair girl.
どうしたのエリゼひょっとしてかっこいい男の人でもいた
Well, that just gave away, so that's Elise. I mean, obviously we should have been able to tell immediately because of the picture.
あなたのお兄さんみたいなまたそんな知り合いに似た人を見かけただけです
Yeah, her brother.
朝早くにデートにいるわけがないので見間違いだとは思うのですが知り合いねそれはそうと否定しないんだあなたのお兄さんがかっこいいってことはもう知りませんまったく姫様は教えるんじゃありませんでした嘘怒らないでお詫びにマリアージュクロスの新作をプレゼントしちゃうからで大人の女性向けの下着じゃないですか
Oh Lord.
すみませんクラー隊員ごめんなさい呆れさせてしまったかしらとんでもありませんまもなく離宮行きの特別列車が到着いたします今日一日お供をさせていただくのでどうかよろしくお願いしますこちらこそよろしくお願いいたします
Well, Elise and someone she keeps calling Princess are going with Claire somewhere. But Elise wasn't wrong, it was her brother. Alright, let me tell you a bit more about the Nord Highlands. The Nord Highlands are a mountainous region to the northeast of Erebonia. To get there, we'll need to cross the Isengard Range. That's the mountain range to the north of Rower. I'm guessing we'll need to pass through quite a few tunnels to get to the other side. Pretty much, I went through several when I was originally traveling to Trista. Anyway, when you reach the other side, you'll be in the Nord Highlands, surrounded on every side by mountains. Other than the Imperial Army's bases, the only place you'll find people is in nomadic settlements like the one I'm from, so I guess what we're seeing here. If anything, we have more sheep than people. Wow, really? I'm starting to feel like we're traveling to a country locked in time or something. Sounds like a scene right out of a picture book. In addition to the scenery, the Nord Highlands are also well known for their breeding and raising of horses. Oh, so you'll be happy. Most of the war horses used by the Imperial Army are descended from Highland stock. That's true, horses are essential to the livelihoods of the folks in my village. Raising horses to be used by the Erebonians is one of my people's primary source of income. Oh, it makes sense. Come to think of it, I seem to remember hearing that the horse we have at home was raised in Nord too. Isn't that also true of the horses the Rhine Club uses? Correct, all of them originally came from Nord. Even the golden stallion of the Empire's emblem is said to depict a warhorse raised in the Highlands. Or the story goes, at least. Nord has deep historical ties to the Empire. We know today that it's where Emperor Dragos first started building his army, after all. That's right, the Imperial Army still maintains a base on the southern edge of the Highlands, Zender Gate. That's as far north as the trains can take us. I see. We should arrive there somewhere around 4 in the afternoon then. Yeah, but it's just past 8 a.m. now. So 6 more hours. We should reach Rohrer Station by midday. After that, we have another 4 or so hours on a freight train to Nord. Looks like we're in for the long haul. Still, we won't get chances like this very often. Let's try and make the most of it. So the usual, we'll talk to everybody. Not much longer now. I guess this will be your first time back home since you started at Thor's, right? Does it feel a little awkward going back after you ran away from home? A little, yeah. At least we're only changing trains there, so I don't have to leave the station. I haven't been to Rohrer since I switched lines on the way to Trista. Oh right, I almost forgot. If you came from Ymir, you had to have gone through Rohrer. I visited Ymir once when I was a kid, but I haven't been there since. I remember it being a really nice place, though. The scenery was so beautiful. Oh, I didn't know you'd actually been. Yeah, it really is beautiful. A place that nice doesn't really fit a guy like me. Okay. Are you still sulking over what that twit said during our last practical exam? Pay the House of Hjarm's little mind, and they're full of a third son even less. I don't think he meant most of the awful things he said. Yeah, it seemed like his anger just got the better of him. I'll bet he regretted it later. And regardless of what he thinks, we all think you're a swell guy, as a classmate and as a friend. Don't be so hard on yourself. Thanks, guys. It means a lot to hear you say that. You're so hopeless sometimes, Reen. Emma. It's easy to forget, but in traveling to the Nord Highlands, we'll actually be leaving the country. It feels strange, heading out beyond our borders, a little emotional even. Yeah, we've got a long journey ahead of us. I can only wonder what kind of things they'll have us doing when we get there. I can't even begin to imagine. Each month seems to throw something new at us. Yeah, like what kind of field study tasks are we gonna have? I am a little worried about how Fee is holding up, though. Yeah, there's definitely something going on between her and Laura, but I'm not sure there's anything we can do about that. I'm sure Elliot and Machias will keep an eye on those two for us. We've got our own battles to face. I'd like us all to come back from this trip in one piece. You're right, of course. The horses of the Nord Highlands are known for being some of the finest on the continent. With their solid builds, high endurance, and steadfast loyalty to their masters, they truly are the ideal steeds. The Highlands are far from the only place that races horses, but the horses from Nord are in a class all of their own. Sounds like you couldn't find a better horse if you search across the Empire. Though now I see why Arthur's such an impressive specimen. Who? Oh, Arthur's the horse we have back home. My dad will often ride him out hunting with our dog, Mado. Back when I was a kid, he'd lift me onto his back and let me ride around. I see. This will be an excellent opportunity to learn more about how the Empire's finest horses are raised right at the source. Wow, he seems like he's really into this. I mean, you join a club when it's something you're interested in. Well, here's a sight for sore eyes. Haven't soaked in scenery like this since I first came to Trista. Haha, hope everyone in the settlement is doing well. He seems really happy to be heading home. I've always been curious, how did you end up coming to Thor's anyway? Well, about a year ago, I met a general in the army up in Nord. One thing led to another, and he ended up giving me a recommendation to attend the academy. He was strangely adamant that my skill with the spear would come in handy during my time at Thor's. Guess he was right. I can see why an Imperial general might take interest in your spearmanship. Our cavalry's lance and spear training has its origins not just in the tales of the Einsritter, but in the traditions of the Highlands as well. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It's just recently that I've been learning how far back the connection between Nord and Erebonia goes. Indeed. Alright, well, that's it, so let's stop talking and keep moving. $11:50, it's almost noon. They have those sandwiches, so, well, I guess they didn't get breakfast, that's right. Okay, we're heading to Rower, of course. Here we go. This is my first visit to the Empire's industrial metropolis. Actually, it's my first time, too. I passed through when I first came to the Academy, but even then, I can see why people associate it with industry. It feels like the whole city is one big mass of iron. Yeah, it really does have that vibe. What are those cone-shaped towers out in the distance, anyway? Oh, those are the orbital generators for industrial plants. There are tons of large factories in the city, so they need those to create all the orbital energy needed to power them. Wow, really? If I weren't seeing it for myself, I'd hard-pressed to imagine a city like this. There you have it. Alright, one more train switch. Well, we finally made it as far as Rower. We'll need to transfer to a freight line to reach the Northern Highlands from here, right? Right, there'll be a freight train leaving from Platform 4 that we need to board. Platform 4 is up the staircase to the left, I think. Alright, let's not waste any time then. Oh wow, we actually get the freedom to move around a bit. Well, I think we'll end things off here. A little shorter than the usual video, but we are given the opportunity to kind of stop here. I could have stopped on the last train, actually, but we're going to be switching trains, it seems, on Platform 4, which seems to be all the way over there. So we'll be heading over there. Oh, cool. So that's how you get to Ymir. Okay. Heimdallar. And then, what's the fourth one say? Zender Gate. That's the one we want to get to, but we're going to have to go up here to get over there. So next time we'll head over to Platform 4 and wait for our train and continue on towards the Northern Highlands. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.